Well, the plot thickens. We are here. I don't know what happened, but Daryl started really having bad, like, spasms in his back and stuff like that. Came in for CT scan because with his cancer and the, well, you know, he just has bone problems and also that deal in his back. So we just need to make sure that all of that is okay. And so we just got the scan, and we'll see what happens. So we got up onto the rim, and then that was it. Drove the Taj up to where we could start walking back. That morning when he was getting ready, just his back went just totally down. We spent a whole day kind of doing home remedy stuff, and nothing was turning it around. So this morning we came into Flagstaff, and yeah, we'll keep you informed, see what happens. So who knows what's going to happen with this hike. Well, good morning. There's the Taj. I am headed out. So the plan is, Doc said Sherpa needs to get his back healed up, so he's staying home. There he is.
Have fun.
Will do. Thanks for all the training.
You're glad you got your training. Now you're gonna go do it to it.
Okay.
See you later.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Well, I'm not particularly happy about that. I would have rather been able to complete the whole trail together. I mean, I've done lots of backpacking on my own. It's not like backpacking by myself is the deal. It's just, you know, we started this project together, and I would have liked to have ended it together. But he said from the very beginning that his goal was to get me through the trail. And so, unless something happens that I can't, that's the plan, is get me through the trail. So it'll be good. So I am fully geared up now. Switched out the 2-man tent for the 1-man tent, and I decided to go cold, no stove, just to save on that weight, and I think that'll be good. I actually even switched out my bag for Daryl's fancy light quilt, so tried to get me as light as possible, but it's definitely heavier. The plan will be, when I get through this section, so I'm going from Gooseberry Springs back to Lexi, which I think is just over 44 miles. Planning on 3.5 days to do it. Haven't walked up here and all this nice, look at this. I'm not even on the trail right now, I'm just walking across the forest. pretty amazing, actually. Where's the rocks? Where's the steep mountains? Anyway, I will walk back to Lexi and grab the car, then come up here. By then, we're hoping that Daryl's back will be healed up enough that we can either do some slack packs towards Flagstaff and the canyon rim, or, you know, we'll play it by ear. But the nice thing about slack pack is you have water and emergency gear and some food, and you're walking basically every day to the car. It would make me a lot faster. And I've got about, I'll have to look it up for sure, but I think I've got about 300 plus miles left to get through the trail. So, I'm on my own. I might just get this done, Mom. Look at this. This is kind of a cool area. It's all of these really big rocks with the trail going through it. This is so amazing. When you've been down in the heat in the desert and wondering about rattlesnakes, and then you pop up onto the rim and it's just like this beautiful ponderosa forest. Soft, cushy. This is Bardaman Park. This morning I've gone 8.8 miles. It's about 10:30, I think. Man, the miles up here are so much easier than down south, and I am so happy about that. So I'll be, plan is I think I'll stop for lunch at about 12. From 12 to 1, take a little rest. Then just kind of mosey on up, see where I get by about 3 or 4, and set up our tent then, our tent. Oh, I sure miss my Sherpa babe. It will just be a me tent. Anyway, we've had fun day. I met a fellow that Daryl had talked to several times. It's one of the things about driving north and hiking south. You see some of the same hikers. So anyway, I talked to him and told him about Daryl's back and that he was at the trailhead down there by Gooseberry. And so he stopped by, and his shoes were just like shot, totally shot. And so I get a message from my Sherpa babe that he sold his shoes. Oh, that's great. So hopefully that fellow is blessed and on the way. Then I just met a fellow that we had met clear back up on Mount Lemmon. He kind of did the same thing we did, pulled off trail for a little while until the snow, melted here. Because the snow and mud up here on the Mogollon is really bad. 3 weeks ago, there were people just snowstorms freezing in mud, and look at it now. It's gorgeous. So anyway, he was saying one of the things this year has been fuel canisters, just not able to get them. And I just bought a case, have them in the Taj. I told him, hey, stop by the Taj. and tell Daryl that I sent you for a fuel can. You may have to crawl up in the on the bed and get him out of the cupboard there in the camper because his back's bad. But yeah, so that's nice. Be able to help people out a little bit. I'm super encouraged with how the mileage has gone today. That's Sherpa babe kept telling me, as soon as you get up there, the miles are going to come easy. You're strong. And, you know, I've worked up to the point where I can hike all day. But I tell you what, I put on my backpack this morning and I even trimmed down food, and I'm not taking a cook kit. I'm doing all cold. Put in the one-man tent and Daryl's lighter quilt, but it's quite a bit. And I've passed so much water, and I'm carrying 2.5 liters. Tomorrow, I will not carry as much water, and that'll help with the weight. So anyway, that is me. It's been quiet on the trail today with no Sherpa babe, but I'm also just enjoying the easier walking, and I can even do it without poles, and yeah, chatting with northbound hikers. It's been a good day. So that's it from the trail. Well, end of my first day solo. Did 15.5 miles. Happy with that. The wind is really blowing crazy. Here's my little tent. First time I ever set up the little single tent. I wouldn't say I did a great job. It'll be better tomorrow maybe. But we are cozy and ready to go. Trail is just right over there. And yeah, I went down to the tank, which is a cow pond, and got me some water for in the morning. And yeah, I'm happy with the first day. It was a good day. So talk to you in the morning, probably about sunrise-ish. It's my second day of solo. Just found some phone service and called Sherpa babe. He's doing good. Actually was able to get out of the camper and walk a few laps around the camper. So that's awesome. He was one hurting puppy, let me tell you. So that's good news. Today we've got to put one foot in front of another and see what happens. My hiking strategy yesterday was just, go at a comfortable speed for a long day, take short breaks, and that added up to 15.5 miles. So I think that was a good strategy. So that's my strategy for today. The guys, 2 hikers I met yesterday, stopped by the camper, talked to my Sherpa babe, and that's good. I'm so glad to be able to just have a little bit of interaction. People we'd met on the trail in different spots, so that's fun. And off we go. I I am I am coming up on, yeah, I'm coming up on 500 miles on the trail, which is pretty awesome. So, you know, it's just weird when you think about it. Look at this, walking through this burned area, and it's just not too spectacular. But you can see out a ways, which is cool. Most of the trail thus far has been just in the trees, with some big like meadow sort of things. So anyway, that's the scoop from the trail. I love the fun names. Well, good morning. Here we are. So this is the third morning of my solo adventure. I'm a person who really enjoys a little bit of solitude, or a lot of solitude. In smallish doses. I like my people too. Okay, so here's my gut hookup, and I've got a topo overlay on it, USGS topo overlay. That way, those of you who are used to reading topos, it works good. My goal is close to Blue Ridge Campground tonight, which means I've got 12.3 miles to go. And then if I search Dave's Tank, tells me that I've gone 2.9 miles so far this morning. So there you go. That's a little, this is the app we use. So hit this here and it tells you where you're at on the trail. I'm that little blue dot right there. So there's Gut Hook. That's how we get around. This is awesome. my recovery drink, and this is a closed campground. They're letting me stay here. So I've got a porta pot, a level spot to camp. Phew, this is gonna be awesome. Good morning. What a beautiful morning. The solitude is just, oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I've got about to take off down into Clear Creek. Out of last night, I stayed at, I think they call it Blue Ridge Campground, which was pretty snazzy, as you saw. Today, if all goes as planned, I should, late this afternoon, be at Lexi. So that'll be good. I've been thinking this morning about the trip so far, and just what a special time it's been for me to really feel, I think, the pain of the loss of my mom, because she really was my best friend. But then also just uninterrupted time in your mind to be able to appreciate and remember and just go over the lessons that she instilled in me as a person. What an awesome opportunity. I'm so glad that I've gotten to do this. Coming right up, I think on 460, well, I think I'll be about 470 when I get back to General Springs. And it's also been a really good time to just get the old body back in shape. Last 2 days, let's see, I've done 31 miles in the last 2 days. The gal who started this trip, there's no way she thought she'd ever be here. So that's something to celebrate too. That's awesome. So yeah, that's it kind of for the Arizona Trail. I've been thinking about retirement. My first year of retirement was basically caretaking. So I knew what I was doing. Now I'm, I think some things are sort of coming together for me. I've felt really lost in what I was going to do now that I'm retired, but I think some things are coming together for me, and I'm excited about that. Things that'll fit in the lifestyle that we want to lead, and yeah, that's a good thing. My folks taught me all about hospitality. My dad was a singer and an entertainer, and my mom was just this high energy, really creative type, and social, loved getting people together and loved a good party. If you watched Skywalker's hike last year, through hike, man, it was a party. Celebrate everything. And you know what? That is something that I just saw them do, just hospitality in their lives. Spontaneous, kind of planned. They used to do cowboy breakfasts and cowboy dinners, and my dad would entertain, and my mom did teas that were all different themes of teas. Like she'd have a Western or a Alice in Wonderland tea, or a British high tea, or just all sorts of things like that. And I could see how that really fit in with their lifestyle, which is a lot like our lifestyle of, adventuring, doing trips, but then just really doing hospitality. So that's encouraging to me because I enjoy that. I enjoy getting together with people. I enjoy putting on a good party. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. We'll see how that goes. And the trail is waiting. I'm sitting here, having a nice little snack and some water, and supposedly at the bottom of this hill is Clear Creek. And I'm about to get down there and see that. Oh my, when I was a kid, you could have just left me here for like days. There are so many cool rocks. Wait, look at this. Look at that. Oh, that one wants to go home with me so bad. It really does. This is a bad part about doing a car hop and being a rock person. I mean, look at this. Look at that. I mean, they're probably like, you know, they're just cool. This whole creek bottom, look at this. All of that. All of this. Like Kid Rock heaven. Look at this. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? Oh man, I've always loved rocks ever since I was little. I'll let you guys find some cool ones. Look at that. Then you got a piece of, I think that is like, I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Little did I know one of the temptations of the trail would be putting too many rocks in my pocket. Hey, I've got, oh no, here's another, look at this. I mean, down, see that one's all lumpy and bumpy and cool. And, okay, see I dropped it, that's good. Yeah, little did I know that one of the temptations of the Arizona Trail would be too many rocks in your pocket. One of the fun things I'm doing, I have a little pine box that my sister had fixed up to take to Mom's ashes up to where we sprinkled them. And I decided that it would be fun to pick up a rock on every passage and put it in that little pine box. So far, I have too many rocks for the box and a horseshoe off the Empire Ranch land down there by Mexico. I think that I am not what you'd call ultralight backpacker. Well, I'm about 2 miles from General Springs Trailhead. This section of trails as we drop down into the canyon, this little canyon here with water. Oh, it's been beautiful and peaceful. So funny, I saw several hikers yesterday. I haven't seen a one. No one out here. The peace and solitude is like just soak in it. It's beautiful. Yep, one of my favorite pieces of the trail. I really have liked this today. Well, that's it. There is General Springs cabin. Get out here so you can see it. Kind of cute. So that is, let's see, 44.5 miles in 3 days. And we are done. My mother would say, Yahoo!